Hi, I'm Kelsey Burkett with Rooted Realty Group at Living Room Realty, here with your Portland market update as we head into spring 2026. This spring, the story isn't just more inventory. It's actually who's deciding to move right now. After a couple years of feeling a little stuck, we're finally seeing some movement. Sellers are starting to list again, even if it means giving up those ultra low interest rates. That's pushing inventory to just over 3 months across the Portland metro. And here's a stat worth noting. New listings are up about 17% compared to this time last year, so that wait and see phase is starting to thaw. But here's where it gets interesting. Not all homes are behaving the same. We're really seeing two markets play out at once. Move-in ready homes in close-in neighborhoods are still moving quickly, often with multiple offers. But homes that feel dated, overpriced, or a little further out, those are sitting longer and seeing price adjustments. That gap between dialed and needs work, it's wider than it's been in the past few years. For buyers, this creates real opportunity, especially if you're willing to look at homes that are a little rough around the edges. If you've been priced out of a neighborhood you love, consider targeting homes that need cosmetic updates but still have solid bones. Think newer roof, updated systems, and a healthy foundation. In many cases, you can get into a better location and build equity over time instead of competing at a premium for something turnkey. Mortgage rates have improved slightly, with most buyers landing in the low to mid 6% range with occasional dips into the 5s depending on the scenario. We've seen a modest uptick in activity as a result. Pending sales are up about 10% year over year, but buyers are still cautious. They're taking their time, negotiating more, and thinking carefully about long-term affordability. And zooming out for a second, affordability is still the bigger story here. Portland has actually been getting national attention, leading the way on what's called middle housing. Things like duplexes, triplexes, cottage clusters that create more attainable entry points into the market. We're seeing more of that product come online, which is a step in the right direction, but at the same time, the majority of homes are still out of reach for many middle-income buyers. So while we're making progress, buyers are still having to be creative and strategic about how they get in. For sellers, the takeaway is pretty clear. The market is rewarding preparation and pricing, and it's a little less forgiving if you miss the mark. Homes that feel fresh, updated, and well-positioned are still performing really well, but buyers are quicker to pass if something feels off. So overall, this is shaping up to be a more functional, more thoughtful market, and there's opportunity on both sides. It just requires a little more strategy than it did a few years ago. If you're thinking about making a move or just trying to make sense of it all, we're here to help you figure out what makes the most sense for you.